Imagine if I made myself my own TSFTW horror game. Yes, you heard me. A TSFTW horror game. And no, the plot isn't going to be the host turns evil and you're one of the contestants trying to kill to stop his him from when he goes crazy. You actually play as the host, which sounds weird. But okay, I'm kidding. You're actually a fan of TSFTW, and you run into the host who got trapped in a TV screen after an incident. His contestants, all of his contestants except for my favorites, Headphones, Star, Lollipop, oh, and also mini golf balls. Since, well, they were the runner-up of rejoining in episode 8. Also, ignore the chirping in the background. That's actually my birds. I got inspired by Jaden Animations. Anyways. The host explains that he trapped himself in the TV screen on purpose because he's scared. And the contestants who didn't get corrupted by some sort of incident, by the incident that turned all the other contestants evil, he's worried that they might become corrupted too. Especially Lollipop, because, again, Lollipop, because, of course, I'm shipping him and Lollipop, because you see here in the banner, he is next to Lollipop, which makes me think that he has a crush on Lollipop. Oh, and I cannot forget about the merch video. Anyways, that's just one of my ideas. Another one is where you play as the host who was frozen in cocoons, trapped in a cocoon for 100 years after episode 8. When a bunch of critters, along with the AI mascot, Milo the axolotl, if I were to voice act him, I would be the one because, well, I was mistaken for a boy before. Anyways, it turns out that Strike trapped him in the cocoon, and the host is in trouble. But luckily, the host was freed after 100 years, and the AI mascot and the rest of his friends are trying to protect him, but Strike has made demonic clones of the mascots. Oh, and one of them killed Milo's older brother. While they were trying to protect the host. Halfway through the timeline. Also, this is kind of based off of a horror game called Indigo Park. Also, another idea is based off of Finding Frankie. So the host decides to host a different competition show because he was scared that he was scared of ending TSFTW. So he made a bunch of other stuff. Unfortunately, his fear of losing his contestants, who he says are his only friends, even though in episode 6, Quark said that his co-hosts, Orion and Coconut, might be friends with him. Anyways, the host's fear created a demonic shadow version of him, known as the Doomsday Beast, which ends up killing all the contestants except for one. And the host, being scared, tries to make sure that the last contestant keeps surviving. And one of the tasks in the game would be like retrieving the host's hat when the Doomsday Beast steals it, making the host scared and fearing for his life because he's worried the beast might kill him, even though it's basically made out of his fear. He made it out of his fear. His fear made it. Then there's another one. The host lost his hat, but fell into a portal. And he is named Ollie, which he realized that these cute little cartoon characters from a kid's show he watched before he became president knew his old name. Oh, and spoiler alert, Ollie isn't actually his name. It's just a fan-made name. Oh, and also, this is basically based off of a horror game that I recently found out about. It's called Mint's Hints, which is basically a horror game version of, Blue's Clues. And people are saying that Mint is a fox, along with her friend Fuchsia, but I found them more of cats. They're cute like cats. Of course, I don't know why 2 cats would turn evil and start killing people, and also try to kill the protagonist. I mean, Catnap from Poppy Playtime did. And Sleep Well is the best Poppy Playtime song out there. Anyways, I'm not talking about... Let's just say that the host ends up getting attacked by a demon, but a little kitten managed to save him, and she says her name is Periwinkle. Sort of like that character from the actual Blue's Clues called Periwinkle, but instead of a girl, it was a guy. But those are just my ideas for a TSFTW horror game. And to end us off, we are going to be playing the last few parts of the Indigo Park song, which has got to be my favorite Indigo Park song, because it's an official song. Just like Sleep Well.